The Static Man. It began with static. One night, as I was flipping through TV channels, a screen froze on a storm of white noise. The buzzing filled my apartment, sharp and grating. Just as I moved to turn it off, something shifted. A shadow flickered within the static. It was brief, almost too quick to notice, but it made my skin crawl. I leaned closer, squinting at the screen. The shadow appeared again, a tall, thin silhouette, distorted by the swirling static. I told myself it was my tired mind playing tricks. I turned off the TV and tried to sleep, but I couldn't shake the feeling of eyes watching me. The next day, things got worse. My phone screen glitched and flickered. The radio buzzed with static, even unplugged. That night, I dreamt of him, the Static Man. He stood at the foot of my bed, an outline of static and shadows. I tried to scream, but my voice was swallowed by the noise. He leaned closer, his featureless face crackling with energy. I woke up drenched in sweat, my ears ringing. As the days passed, the static spread. Streetlights flickered when I walked by. TVs glitched as I approached. Friends noticed my exhaustion, but how could I explain it? I avoided screens, but it didn't matter. I saw his shadow and reflections, heard his whispers at night. The more I tried to block him out, the stronger he grew. One night, in a fit of desperation, I smashed my TV. The shards scattered across the floor, but the static didn't stop. It surged from the broken pieces, swirling into a storm of noise and shadows. He emerged from it taller, more defined, limbs crackling with energy. I ran, but there was nowhere to hide. The lights flickered and died. The air buzzed with electricity. I pressed myself against the wall. "Why me?" I whispered. The Static Man tilted his head as if considering. Then he spoke, not with words, but with distorted sounds and flickering images. I saw faces trapped in static, victims consumed by him, their terror frozen forever. I understood then he wasn't just a shadow. He was the static itself, a being that fed on fear and isolation. He reached for me, and everything went dark. When I woke, I was alone on the living room floor. The static was gone, and the air was silent. I thought I was free, but soon, glitches returned, small at first. My reflection flickered in mirrors. Radios crackled when I passed by. In quiet moments, I hear his whispers, reminding me that he's not finished. He's patient, hungry. If you've noticed flickering screens or heard whispers in static, it's already too late. He's watching, and when he comes, there will be nowhere left to run.